Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Renilder and I am a professional makeup artist. Today I want to show you how to create the Hailey Bieber's strawberry makeup that is already trending on TikTok. I am going to show you how to achieve this look on my beautiful model Chinook and copying Hailey Rosy, Dewy, Fox freckle covered makeup look and transform it on Chinook. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to prep the skin with this essence from Pat MC Graph Divine Skin, always with a little massage. You want to have all the pampering in the world. This feels super lightweight and refreshing. It gives the skin a fresh glow from within. The video begins prepping her skin as usual. I am prepping the skin with moisturizer and creams from Rhode, and like to take the time to massage it into the skin to really wake the skin up. And just make my model feel great with Rhode's Peptide Glazing Milk and Barrier Restore Cream. All these steps helps to hydrate and plump the skin. The ideal canvas, making sure to carefully and thoughtfully massage into the complexion. I ideally like to allow 5 minutes or more for any moisturizers to absorb before applying any makeup. Your skin must be prepped and hydrated before underpainting. Make sure your skin is prepped and still slightly damp, as it will help the blending process. After starting, of course, with skin prep via Rhode, and applying the brand's Barrier Restore Cream to my model's face, followed by a quick swipe of the brand's beloved lip balm to set an ultra-hydrated base and ensure her glam stays put. Try underpainting, the key to a naturally sculpted makeup look. Underpainting, this trick, which involves applying products like contour underneath foundation, has been used by MUA letters for decades for quite a few reasons. Specifically, the unconventional makeup method helps create a look that appears more natural, blended, and glowy. Begin with concealer to highlight your under eye area to brighten. So under her eyes, I use a color corrector and blended it out. The underpainting technique is used to build dimension from underneath. Time for foundation. I place it on forehead, cheek area, chin, and anywhere else I wanted a little more coverage. I blended the foundation in a circular motion on the skin until it looked seamless. Brush choice is important here. Make sure you have a separate brush for each step, so it doesn't get muddy. It's like laying down the bones under the skin, the contour, and the highlight being the bones, and the skin being the foundation. Of course, this underpainting technique isn't new. Makeup artists have been doing it for years, including J.Lo's go-to Scott Barnes, and the late legend Kevin O'Coin, for those that want to look sculpted and lit from within, but don't want it to appear they used makeup to do so. This technique works. Result, a bright, luminous finish. When it comes to foundation, I don't like a lot of product on the nose. I have the impression that when you apps a lot of foundation on your nose, your whole face looks like you have so much product on. With just small circular movements and a lot of blending, the skin is super natural and beautiful. Now I am going to conceal, but I am really careful about how and where I use this concealer, because Chinook has this beautiful skin, so we don't want to overload her skin. So I am popping a few little dots under the eye area and a little touch on the bridge of her nose and next to her nose using a lovely soft fluffy brush. I like to use a concealer on any areas that need extra coverage, as I find this looks more natural. And again, blending will help you to create a seamlessly blended finish. Now I go in finishing this ultimate glowy base. I am starting with some light sculpting the skin to contour, achieve a smooth, natural looking, sun-kissed bronze with Merit Bronze Balm. I used it to create on my model, and her face looks extra snatched and glowy. Work upwards for lifted cheekbones. I'll just go over like so, just to warm up the skin a little further and give it more dimension. Apply your blush after bronzing, and contour to the apples of the cheeks. roughly under the center of the eyes and no lower than your contour. A gentle touch and applying small amounts of product at the time, but placement of the delectable rouge is key. Eye requires a cream-based blush option, with this blush from Pat McGrath. A dewy flush as if you've been basking in the sun all day long. I recommends a swipe or dab on the cheeks, bridge of the nose, or the temples wherever the rays would naturally hit your skin. This powder from Givenchy has that soft, very, very soft pink to it, which under the eyes sort of brightens. When you apply this powder and you have like a super strong light in front of you, you can see that this is not matte. It has that pearly technology to it, and it's very, very pretty. It will just take a little bit the shine away. I like to apply just a thin layer. The finish will be a bit more matte, but with some structure gleam. It'll give your skin a bit more life without any of the glassiness. To achieve the most natural looking brows, I use more than one product, starting with the lightest first. I'll add some of the darker shade to the tail end of the brow, and sometimes base of the brow to create depth and definition that mimics the natural hair. Soften any hard liners by going back in with your brow comb, and clean up any mistakes with a little concealer. But Chinook has already great brows. Apply your eye primer to ensure that you'll get the best color payoff from your eyeshadow, and it also prevents eyeshadow transfer. I am going in with the Natasha Denona eye primer. At this stage, I move on to the eye look. I am using Pat McGrath Labs Bijou Brilliance eyeshadow palette. Build your base. First, press your matte eyeshadow on top, starting with the lightest shade. Blending is the key to create seamless finish. Sweep shimmers across the center of the lid, brow bone, or inner corner to illuminate the eyes. Sculpt and shape the eyes with the silk matte shades. Use shadow brushes to apply color. I take a clean blending brush because this needs to look flawless. Blend and more blending. Sculpt and shape the eyes with the silk matte shades. Use a small blending brush to define the socket, crease, and along the upper and lower lash line. Follow with a darker eyeshadow shade to add dimension to the lash line and crease. Blended outwards. Contour the crease. This part is especially important, as colorful eyes looks often require the extra depth to ensure they are flattering to the eyes. Top tip: using a small brush to apply the eyeshadow will stop the colors from overlapping as it gives you more control. Top tip during you blending: if any areas feels too dark or heavy, try blending with a clean brush to soften. I place the same matte eyeshadow on the lower lash line. Add a darker matte shade to the root of the lashes. Press with a gentle touch. This will ensure a more even blend. Using a very small angled brush for this, and keeping close to the base of the lashes. Blend and define. Use shadow brushes to apply color, metallic, glitter, and chromatic finishes can be applied with a brush or pressed onto the center of the lid or brow bone with a finger. I make the look pop by adding a glittery or shimmery shadow to the center of the lids and on the inner corner. Embellish the eyes with a flash of metallic color. Once all eyeshadow shades are applied, blend softly over whole lid to gently merge the edges of each color and remove any excess products. Sweep shimmers across the center of the lid, brow bone, or inner corner to illuminate the eyes. Blend plus highlight. Metallic, glitter, and chromatic finishes can be applied with a brush or pressed onto the center of the lid or brow bone with a finger. Taking a small brush and grabbing the lightest color in the palette. About having something lighter in the inner corner is a must. Oh my god, you know what? The camera doesn't catch how beautiful this turned out. This is even prettier than I planned. Curl your lashes before your mascara. After a quick brow fill and a final dusting of blush and highlighter, I finish the look with a sexy overlined nude lip, outlining the bottom and top of Chinook lips, along with shaping to the middle of her lower lip with a pencil. I set the base for Soup Top Gem Lips look, complete with a juicy fishing, thanks to another application of Rhode lip treatment. Safe to say the Rhode peptide lip treatment has already achieved cult favorite status. It offered universal appeal for its hydrating properties and high shine finish. So it made sense for Hailey Bieber to revisit the buzzy formula as Rhode's first makeup product. The peptide lip tint maintains the peptide-rich treatment formula, but introduces, for modern, sheer but buildable glossy pigments perfect for everyday wear. Crafted to enhance what you already have. Now, we are going finishing this. Hailey Bieber buzzed about it girl glow. First, I am using this highlighter stick from Marc Jacobs. This makes your skin look incredible. And with the Body Bling powder from Scott Barneson Rose Gold. I like to get it on the collarbones. Yes. I mean, this is like next level stuff. I've used liquid and cream products on the skin. That type way to keep skin looking really fresh and flattering. This little technique I love to use to create the glow is layering highlighter and placing this amazing highlighter from Victoria Beckham on the places that I really want that glow to pop. So that's on top of the cheekbones, under the brow bone, to create dimension to really catch the light. And of course, freckles. I adore freckles. I think they are the most beautiful thing, so I'm actually going to emphasize them. I'm using a freckle maker. This is a pen especially designed to create freckles. But you can also use brow pencils. I've just dabbled a few little areas. And then I am pressing over the top with my fingers. Skin is glowing. Cheekbones are popping and nothing looks cakey or heavy magic. This is the final look. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I hope you guys like it as well. Thank you so much, Chinook, for coming. Please don't forget to follow Chinook Van Bellen on her Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. And please let me know in the comments if you guys liked it, because that helps me a lot. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and click on that button. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at MacUpdate by Renilder. Love you all, bye. And until next time.